wokɔ UTV nom na ye bɛbobɔ lotto wɔ hɔ a ɔna abɛ refine National Lottery Authority. Samuel Awuku, you are welcome. Now, may come a boss. I need to say this. I am a desemanya this opportunity. Ye wo nipa bi wɔ hɔ respected talent. And ye wo bi nso wɔ hɔ or respected talent. Ignatius bafo wu na mama hu sɛ wo talent or the buo any need ma. I am proud to announce to the whole world, sir, the last International Labour Organization conference so at Geneva, Switzerland no. Or my opportunity, my witness CV. To me buy and me thinking and me reasoning. As a sense say, oh we are say. Let's welcome the Minister for Employment and Labour Relations and Pensions. Or no one member of Parliament, Sunyani West. Now say on any power na say over Africa, in terms of ministers, we are in charge of labor relations, one of the topmost governor. Yawa Akwaba. Ni portfolio me yasa me boboswa young konne, a very well-nurtured politician. Vice President Wahai Semi Kempa every after best April Hobabi. Na me who poster. Na Vice President Eboso as the flag bearer of the new Patriotic Party. Na ye wo bonchen ho as running mate kebe me de pa. One month semanya odana kebe me de pa. Opa onyimadi maka ompa me de mpese okoye. Aha, maka. Na mame enko eye Honorable Emmanuel Kofi Agyemang eye DC Doma East Kofi Akwaba. Sanso ana my own Doris Asoma, eye regional women organizer for the new Patriotic Party. Doris, you're welcome. Sanso ana Nana Ya Jariam Ponsa, eye second vice chair in the region for the new Patriotic Party. Now, his or her ubiquitous influence as a mother on this region cannot be swept under the carpet. Or a bad time papa, no for no any yeninayanom. Justina Owusu Awo Batampa, Regional Minister, you are welcome. Now, who fair and then in Tuma or the Bemano, am I proud? So you're Ghanaian. Yes, and baby, I read I will not be mistaken if I say I am introducing the President of the Republic. Minyeku mintu obia nti yankona yenyina yamfa dede ye ene nsembo emma the Vice President of the Republic, the leader of the new Patriotic Party, the flag bearer, the economic management team chairman, the by default of our constitution, the chair of the Ghana Police Council, the economic wizard, or no any schools I can see in Nigeria to say about economics, Ojina Brane. I am humbled to introduce to you the Vice President of the Republic, Dr. Alhaj Mahmoud Bawumia, the next President of the Republic. Now, yenya ya nananom ene asofo no wum sani amedi kan no ye kɔ no alese na eba no na ye bobɔ saa ndi entantem so no awo urigi mu ne yabai ndi bema ye nyina akɔ aba ba me mfata am nto so ndi oba na wa ye entantem no de amam ye voice and bonshia regional minister.
Your Excellency, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, the Chief Executive Officer and management members of YEA, Honorable Ministers of State, Nananum from the Regional House of Chiefs and Sunyani Traditional Council, members of Bono Regional Security Council, Municipal and District Chief Executives, the Vice Chancellor, University of Energy and Natural Resource, the Vice Chancellor, Sunyani Technical University, the National Chairman and all party hierarchy, reps from the various business associations, distinguished invited guests, friends from the media, Nananum hearing present, ladies and gentlemen. Indeed, it is my great pleasure and honor to stand before you today to extend my warm welcome to you on this momentous occasion for the official launch of Business Employment Support Program, a new model designed by Youth Employment Agency in collaboration with the government. Whilst expressing my appreciation to the Almighty God for His grace and mercies granted us all to be here today, I wish to also thank the Chief Executive Officer and the management of the Youth Employment Agency, YEA, and the government for having chosen Sunyani, the regional capital of the Bono region, for the historic launch of the new model. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the presence of His Excellency the Vice President, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, is not only to grace the occasion, but to officially launch the model. It's a testament of the resounding commitment of the government to empower the youth to make significant contribution to the socio-economic development of our country. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as a country, we are equally not spared from the effects of the economic downturns of the COVID-19 pandemic. Many businesses are in distress and struggling. Some are either closed down completely or scaled down operations with its attendance workers, layoff, and loss of livelihoods. The post-COVID challenges have made many countries have experienced negative growth rates and require fast economic recovery, and Ghana is not an exception. In view of this, there is the urgent need for conscious efforts to resuscitate these businesses amidst the challenges presented in the post-COVID-19 period, in order to build a robust economy to support our developmental agenda. In the light of this, the Youth Employment Agency, in collaboration with the government, has designed the model named Business and Employment Support Program, BESP, aimed to resuscitate businesses, empower the youth, and create employment. In this regard, the program will revive the micro, small, and medium-scale enterprises to recover from the economic challenges presented by the COVID-19 pandemic. Accordingly, these MSMEs will be given both technical and financial support to grow by providing skilled workers, hiring more youth, and enhancing business sustenance in these difficult and challenging times. The program provides direct interventions to ease the cost of operations of these MSMEs to stay in business and contribute significantly by the economic growth and development of the country. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the Business and Employment Support Program is not merely a model, it is a beacon of hope for our young entrepreneurs and job seekers. This transformative program is poised to catalyze economic growth, foster innovation, and create numerous opportunities for the youth. This has been the major preoccupation of His Excellency the Vice President, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. Let us therefore seize this opportunity to collaborate, support, and nurture the talents and ambitions of our youth to ensure prosperous, progressive, and brighter future of our dear country and for the generations unborn. Ladies and gentlemen, permit me to use this occasion to implore the businesses across the Bono region to take advantage of this transformative program to expand. Let us embrace it wholeheartedly for the rapid local economic development of the Bono region and beyond. At this juncture, I wish on behalf of the people and the people and chiefs of the Blue region, the Regional Coordinating Council, to welcome you all to this very special program, whilst expressing my appreciation to His Excellency, the Vice President, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, for championing such a crucial endeavor. Your Excellency, you are most welcome. To our guests who have come to Sunyani for the first time, I wish to urge you to have time after this program to take a stroll to the Sunyani Township and enjoy the serene environment and the wonderful hospitality of our people. May this launch mark the beginning of a new chapter in youth empowerment, where dreams are realized, businesses flourish, and employment becomes a relic of the past. Once again, you are all welcome to this very special program. Thank you.
Mohamed Ase, I will thank you very much. That is the beautiful regional minister of our beautiful region, Justina Awo Batampa Usubanahene. The welcome address and no and tentem so no ebre enhye de ni yafa na yese aboa no ne ntakra and a man ho ye fe ye nyina ye hu vice president ye ni agye ni dwumadi a odi no nipa ba ko hye engine room ho no so ye adwuma no pa Dr. Gideon Buako. Doc, you are welcome. Na ono and afi turn on off akonya no atone na so ye twaso hana ye koye ni mu no me de nananom ene chief imam nom apamfo me omo bai ni nyina no edin ebeba e wo se ehunu ne enti ye hia wo ha na nipa obetumi am ye hu ne enti ye hia wo ha anopa yi deputy CEO Alhaji Ibrahim Bashiru ono ena obo Kofi Ban Japan tidom yamfa nsambo nhia no na o ma kire ne enti a wo the vice president bafo awu anom awoba tampanom ene Kofi num nyina ato aye won ha no sima beye se mienu ntem 120 seconds adenti na ade aba ha.
Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, our Sector Minister, the Affable Ignacio Bafewa, the Minister responsible for pension, employment, and labor relations, his Deputy, Honorable Bright Uruku Brobe, our past board chairman, Mr. Samuel Awuku, our hard-working board chair, Madam Anita Kosi, our charismatic Kobena Ajapong, the National Chairman of the New Patriotic Party, Senior Advisor, Office of the President, Mr. Fred Owari, my brother, friend, and trusted boss, Mr. Kofi Ba Ajapong, the CEO of YEA, and our mother, the Regional Minister, Madam Justina Owusu Banahene. I greet all of you and I say good morning. My job is a simple one, is to contextualize the reasons why we are here this morning. Your Excellency, you recall that specifically on the 7th of October 2019, we were privileged to host you in Legon to launch our first very pragmatic and sustainable program called the Job Center in our flagship program under the able leadership of Mr. Samuel Awuku and my friend, Lawyer Justin Kodia Fripong. Over the years, the YEA has gone through a series of changes. But when we were hit with COVID, the Youth Employment Agency, through the guidance of the Sector Minister, decided there was a need for us to respond adequately to the effects of COVID. And therefore, we moved gradually, systematically, to rolling out more innovative programs. 14th August, we were privileged in Kumasi to have not less a person than the Chief of Staff of the Office of the President, Madam Akosua Frema Opare, who launched our textile and garment model, the details of which the CEO, when he takes the podium, would outline everything to the gathering. Today, we are privileged again to have His Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, to launch yet another life-changing program for the youth of this country. And this program is called the Business and Employment Assistance Program. Your Excellency, permit me to say that after COVID, under the leadership of His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, you roll out a program called the PCPEC, Post-COVID Program for Economic Recovery. And therefore, the Youth Employment Agency also decided to fit into that thinking that the Minister of Finance is undertaking. And therefore, under the able leadership of Mr. Kofi Bahajapong, we came out with this program to support young people of this country, basically those within the small and medium enterprises, with some financial support. As I said earlier, all the details will be outlined by my boss when he takes the podium to address the gathering. But Mr. Vice President, senior members of government present, members of the New Patriotic present, staff of the Youth Employment Agency, today, as soon as His Excellency launches the program, I expect the youth of this country to start smiling because they can just walk into our portal. The portal will be open at the same time that the Vice President will be launching, and anybody at all who is interested, who owns a business, can go ahead and apply. Let me, on behalf of the CEO, the board, and the sector minister, say we are grateful to His Excellency, the President in waiting, for honoring the invitation this morning to launch this program. Thank you, and God bless all of you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Deputy CEO. Yadasepa. Abusia, Oya John the Baptist, Obepapra Kwem, Edema Ajenkwano. Young Sembo Asia, the young, dynamic, motivating Chief Executive Officer of YEA. Mr. Kofi Bahajapong. Young Sembo Asiano. Na Ansana CEO Ebeteki podium no yana nanom ewo ha na yama CEO bra na me master nananom edin no any omo titles no, it is very necessary sane ebeya me nko kanti di CEO, the stage is yours. Yam fon sambo nhia no omo hu omo nyina nsanu adwuma nananom mesramo enya nim tiaguo udin ne beba mahu dwinim man hene prof akwaba proper introduction no ebeba.
Ago, His Excellency, permission to stand on the existing protocol. The last few days in the city has been exciting. It has been a good ride around every corner of town, hopping from one taxi to the other, from chop bar to chop bar, various food joints, taking time to interact with young boys at the washing bays, checking out the betting joints around, speaking to market women here and there, taking seats in the radio stations, restaurants to pubs, and rocking the live band at Taiko. Ladies and gentlemen, I am more convinced that Sunyani by far remains one of the well-structured and calm cities. My minister, a few days more here in your constituency wouldn't be bad at all. Ladies and gentlemen, my visits to these places were certainly not for fun. It was, like I have been doing throughout the year, feel at first hand the workload of our energetic young men and women, vis-a-vis what they take home as wages for their hard work. Though not too good as it is the case all over, it provided me with enough evidence and justification why the Business and Employment Assistance Program is highly relevant. As well, it fortified my belief that this program has come at the right time to deal with some of the issues. But what exactly is the Business and Employment Assistance Program? His Excellency Mpanyinfoɔ Nananom Bonoman Yakasa Business Assistance Program Youth Employment Agency Edeba. Actually say, wow, we are washing bay, who chop bar, who nika, who provision shop crowd baby. And I say, we are market to a big crowd baby. Why is say, for nipa no mumbuao, yen yebetiaka. Ago. YEA Business and Employment Support or Assistance Program in here. Mama Sanfa example wemra. Say yena yeni mobile ya choba. Yeni afiba choba. Uko obaya hose uko pejuma. Obetia ka 400 cedis. Ya say obaya. YEA say who conform mo pese omoboa anoboa ma ye adwuma no adwuma no etumpa Fabika ho, why ye able to have 400 cedis no? Ama busumi bia. Now I say Uba Janshi Weswa, barbering shop will be na your friend of Las Vegas. No, someone ho. Say Uko Pejmo barbering shop wa Las Vegas and Franco's barbering shop. Omubetia ka 600 cedis. But why you say Las Vegas barbering shop? Yet you say Fanny be no more, but you have more 500 cedis or more or mobile where you know, but Udi 100 cedis ever come 8500 cedis no why able to ya or more on Babo and YEA Jumano. Mema Memo Miniamo. His Excellency Nananom Business and Employment Assistance Program at YEA Diabano. Yes, I am Fahoni Ajuma way. So we are Nikampo. Now we are Ghana ni. Yes, say, there be a boy who abasa me pay Jumaye, Fanny Pakrono. YEA say, who Fanny Pakona, was so me ye babwa no what yaka. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe the import of all this is not lost on us. The need for YEA to step in and salvage the growing unemployment situation as a result of the unavailability of funds by the private sector to hire and pay is indeed justified. This is why YEA says, hire, employ, we will pay. Why is someone funny pa and Ladies and gentlemen, from a survey by the Ghana Statistical Service in 2020, 46% of firms indicated that they had to reduce employee wages during the thick of the COVID pandemic. This culminated to reduce standards of living for over 770,000 workers in the country. Another 41,952 employees were totally laid off as businesses struggled to sustain operations. YEA program, YEA friend Business and Employment Assistance Programming, in all, Ejumekuan Ketenkete, you're from small and medium scale enterprises, your person your support to 10,000. Because you're going to say a mebulu 20,000 and your bechama sa companies. Ladies and gentlemen, in order to sustain this initiative, the YEA will collaborate with relevant government agencies to streamline administrative processes, secure necessary approvals, and align with broader economic policies. We have also made arrangements with partner banks and financial institutions to facilitate timely disbursement of supply. Obia Bekase, YEA for Enfanamunya Sikei, Miniamo, Nananom, His Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, Etwana Mutiano, and Nona Abidima YEA, now YEA Asadia Mamo. Miniamo, Nipa Bebre Waha, Epia Mountain YEA Nka. It is also worth noting the tremendous interventions the Youth Employment Agency has made in reducing the rate of unemployment. In the last 1 year, His Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, Oba Community Police for or I from CPA, a big Ejina Haseya, YEA, Afa, Mako, 15,000. Now, 15,000, Nananum, where the Mesrama Buno for the womb, with your community police, 15,000, Buno region, Mudia womb, 845. Yaba community health workers program, no, I and Ghana Health Service for a year, no, you're from Uchu, almost Muhu or Mubiwa Hase. Mako 6,000. Now 6,000, you know, Oba Buno Hase, Buno Regina, Omo Hase, 345. Nananum, more Regina, a Regina Hase in China, our BBI YEA Beyemono. Over prison assistance, Nesua. The whole Ghana, you 5,500. But Opa Buno Regina, Omoha, 104. And yes, Edma Wenkwana, YEA Afi. His Excellency, YEA also recruited 4,000 workers for the cocoa rehabilitation program with Afarinek. We also gave financial support to 500 dressmakers and 40 large garment companies. October 18, Ewo Kumase, YEA Bojake Sie, Ese, Semistress, Tailors, Nketinkitina, Ewo Bobo Jua, Ukoko board, Okrana, Tailors near Yinewohono. YEA Ebeso Mase, Akasia and Ketwano, Yabema Bakubia, 18,570. His Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, YEA Ama OBS Kanonipa 500 throughout the country. Now, Puno region, so yeah, you might film. Uba Kizo Fashion, someone know. Kizo Fashion, or no, Nediano Sunti, Yamano, a little over 92,000. What's that? Uba Bruno region here? IBM Fashion. A wechira hase ya. Onusunya bi. Oba Second Chance Fashion. Onusunya YEA support ni bi. Into companies and now say small and medium scale seamstresses. Any tailors are a work Bono region. Sikaya Chama Ghana tailors any seamstresses. Companies 500, you know, Bono region. Nano most more this year for a work ahano omusu enyebi. Ladies and gentlemen, His Excellency, currently the Youth Employment Agency is recruiting another 20,000 young people to be trained in 10 trade areas. We have carpentry, masonry, plumbing, hairdressing, beauty care, auto works, general electricals, POP. Now, why you say? I didn't think as your person be a tiling or be a POP. Just a factor go for. Giant mean training your promo ha Ghana ni amani nsuya. Ano na why a training and crofua 6 months time ombewie they'll be certified by TVET and His Excellency, they will be able to do even more than what our Togolese people are doing. These successes are just the beginning, ladies and gentlemen. We have an unbridled energy to do more, and we will definitely do more. On behalf of the Minister, the board, management, and staff of the agency, and our wonderful beneficiaries here, I would like to thank His Excellency, the President, of his enormous support for this program, and the Vice President, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, for gracing this occasion with his presence. His commitment to fighting youth unemployment and his continued support to the Youth Employment Agency cannot be underestimated. Ansana mede manon sembe tujano. Ladies and gentlemen, afiwe enquiry yeno na yenuanmo na omo ye adwuma wo tobut ni ye free ho no omo nyina YEA before omo adwuma ma omo be ye YEA district disability officers. His Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, nananom Manuel Simedamase, YEA Business and Employment Assistance Program. Yase, Fanipa, Yababuo, Amwetuaka, Yamishra Yina.
Mebacho Kofi Samboni so. Yema, Yawafase, Yanana Noma. Obwa wonom no. Ose bom paipa edema no ntina medi kan say. Yasuma banyansafo, ayansuma na montenten. Kofi Yamishra pa. Honorable Williams Kwasi Sabi ewo ha and they were senior advisor ewo the office of the president. Ejumadi enti na owoyentem a former member of parliament ewo Doma East. Now or deputy minister in charge of monitoring and evaluation. Christian Council Wantumi ewo yentem. Reverend Dr. Festus Yabua Ashiyama, Onuan Osaya Diocesan Bishop for Anglican Church. Mena nanom a woyentem Nana Opon Checheku ayankobia hene ewo New Doma. Nana Ajeni Mboaten Uwadumase Traditional Council. Sheikh Abdul Mumu aya second deputy. Nana Kwaku Sabin, acting president, Sunyani Traditional Council. Nana Osajefo Ampem, Anye, Amwapon, Tabraku, Autosomi and San. Ono, and Nana Otiataso Weji, Nana Kwaba. Menana Bofobini, Autoso and Nine, Guinea My Henano, or a former regional chair at the Regional House of Chiefs. Sanso and lawyer Father Clement Amankwaya Boa, a chancellor at the Catholic Church, a Sunyani diocese. Na Ujinamu at the man boss, a year Bishop, Right Reverend Matthew Kwesi Jomfi. Yeguso Eko Yanim Sani American Yanuano, a dino any empenyinfo away muno, Yadewon Ebechere. Say dear. Kofi awie de me call a year ne board chairperson ho. Beautiful Reverend Mrs. Anita Kusi Boateng and so aden remarks ebemaye and anope. Yemfensembo enjiano na waji vice president scientific innovation and technological advancement na tum. Ti oba no onye tete kwa ate se me nya paper ne kita no okita tablet. Unim se nche bia I will not take the wind out of the sail of the vice president, but I know as educationists say nche obanoko school obe use tablet one child one tablet.
His Excellency the Vice President, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, the Regional Minister, Honorable Justina Owusu-Banahene, the Employment and Labor Minister, Honorable Ignatius Bafwewa, Chiefs and Elders of Bono Region, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, all protocol observed. I am honored and privileged to stand before you today as the board chair of Youth Employment Agency to share with you the exciting and transformative initiative we have embarked upon, the Business Employment Assistance Program, or BEAP. In the face of the challenges posed by the unemployment, especially among our vibrant youth, the Business and Employment Assistance Program has been designed with a singular purpose: to support and revitalize small and medium-scale enterprises. This program aims to not only rehire laid-off employees, but also facilitate and hire of new talents while connecting businesses with dynamic resources available through the Youth Employment Agency's Job Center. One of the core components of Business and Employment Assistance Program is the provision of a monthly support grant of up to 500 Ghana cedis per employee. This financial injection is intended to alleviate some of the burdens faced by our businesses, allowing them to focus on growth and development. Moreover, we understand the importance of empowering our youth with right skills. Therefore, the Business Employment Assistance Program includes the provision of pre-employment and work readiness training to beneficiaries. This training will enhance their skills and personal development, making them more competitive and better prepared for the job market. Recognizing the challenges businesses face in recruitment, the Business Employment Assistance Program will also provide recruitment assistance. This support will aid businesses connect with the right talent for their specific needs. Crucially, the Business and Employment Assistance Program is geared towards our youth, particularly those between the ages of 16 and 35, with a special emphasis on youth-led business. By targeting this demographic, we aim to create inclusive opportunities, ensure that no one is left behind in our pursuit of economic empowerment. As we launch this program, we also extend a warm invitation to young entrepreneurs to actively participate. The Business Employment Assistance Program is not just a support system. It's an invitation for our youth to take charge, to innovate, and to contribute to the sustainable development of our nation. The benefits of the Business and Employment Assistance Program are manifold. We anticipate a significant reduction in unemployment among our youth, as well as the enhancement of sustainability of small and medium-scale businesses. By fostering an environment that nurtures entrepreneurship and invests in the potential of our youth, we are laying the foundation for a prosperous and resilient future. In conclusion, I want to express my gratitude to His Excellency the Vice President, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, the Regional Minister, Honorable Justina Owusu-Banahene, and my Employment and Labor Minister, Honorable Ignatius Bafwewa, for this unwavering support of this initiative. To the chiefs and elders of Bono region, thank you for your wisdom and guidance. Let us collectively embark on this journey to empower our youth, support our businesses, and build a brighter future for all. Together, we can make business and employment assistance program a resounding success and a beacon of hope for generations to come. Thank you very much.
But yada say, Yame Israel, one of him. But be a chrono time is of the essence. Tinyamani bi oha, yababo no tofa kakra. Na monka me ho, na yemfa nidie ene nsembo. Enhia wo employment minister. Me employment minister. Ono aso ne enim se oba Sunyani West abato mpasua no so a. Ono na ye member of parliament ewo ho. Adwuma wa ye ewo ne constituency. Just a one person or becano or no, and I was sign so I back Vice President, you know, sir, employment ministry will be on Kohonka 3 years. Or on the 7th year, me would Gideon so say, or back on the 8th year, I'm a big crack at home. The Emunquano, I are there back. You can't take it away from him. Or any pobia. One mama who saw a member of parliament as our brepa. Me couldn't fear no pa, Unyano na kasa, ni pass and lie. Ubia bepe emwa of a sort. For all these years, na bomu muda. I am a man for refi. So the first 8 years in parliament, you know. Now, if you like, or you're an orphan in parliament, I am a man for refi. Now, since sena by you know, a juma wa yeno, just a one person of a kind of credit. Please join me. Let's welcome Ignatius Bafo Awa. Yawa na medefreno. Yamana kwaba. Now, onosina ni disem. Amfa emreye enyuma ya bobo oboso nyina no na se na ehye enti Kofi beka se me fa 20,000 me fa 15,000 me fa 5,000 ni nyina no ehye na se the way the mic is yours.
His Excellency the Vice President and the flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party for the 2024 general elections, the Regional Minister Awo Owusu Banahene, National Chairman of the New Patriotic Party, CEO of YEA, Nananom, please permit me to stand on the existing protocols. Hello? Hello? Say I was Sunyani. Eti yabeko do loka meboa. Open the loka. Mr. Vice President, my ministry, the Ministry of Employment, Labor Relations, and Pensions, is simply known by a lot of people as Ministry of Employment. The Emmanuel Basa say, "Enipa dodo abesi omudo no ano, adwuma na omohwehwe." Na ne ewo mususo ne say labor relations kura be adwuma yie pa. I was employment di kan ansana labor relations aye adwuma. Ansana nipa na ye adwuma wi a oje na home no pension sam suso aye dai abam. Enti say yepeo yempeo I was a kwan bia e befa so a Ghana ni abrantie Ghana ni ababaawa wadru nimpani fie so e wo so ye adwuma no ye pe adwuma e ma ne ye. Mr. Vice President, Ada, me inaugurated the current board of YEA. me catch them almost say. Edebia ye better adeɛ bɛte a ye better say unemployment kosoro ɛwɔ Ghana no na kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo anya ɔmo adwuma yie. Madam Boche, I hope you still remember that. And I am happy, sir, the previous board led by the hardworking Sami Awuku and then the current board led by Madam Kusi Boateng. Ebrebia womo ekosia omo de adwene a ema YEA ekonkan na eba. Enti bi pese bi fasa akwanya we so na womo a omo di YEA anim efri bra me ba beye minister no me da omo ase e wadwumadene a omo ye e de aboa YEA ene Ghana. Abusuafo ene dwumadi a ye die no e wo mu se YEA omo nan so enesi die. But no crap pay woman is a Ghana buying a Jumani day. Yeah. President Nanado Danko Kufuado, the news wadi Hunubi, and now YEA for the day. Juma. It is a way a chobani, we printing press, we organizer, a Juma be a way no. Say, and now a quay anya abba, ama wo fanipa aka wajumano ho. Atre wadwumanom wabra enya wo na obetua ho ka na emom aban ene betua ho ka na wo se wo de nase ni bi ema na nado danko akufuado ene Dr. Baumia omani suade hunu ena ema niema fefa ye hunu me pese me sai fa sa kwanya we so na me de nase kese ema His Excellency the Vice President ewo anigi a wo ewo YEA enyuma ye ho. 4 years ago, when we launched our 4 flagship projects, Ewo Legon, Ono and the Babe Kasaye, ABA, sa program no eso. And no and the Nemua and Kakran, Nedi Yehunu, Yehunu. Nanya Wenkwa, YEA, Yeniama Bebre, Sadia Kofi, Akayano. Ye trainee artisans. Ewo trace ahudo mako edumu se sia me ne wo kasai so we carpenter ni aye ba be training wa enema wo wi a ye de be ma as a carpenter ni nyina ba be duru enkran wo ye hairdresser ni ye training wa enema ye de be ma wo ni nyina aba be duru ewo enkran wo ye tyler na se ye training wa enema ye de be ma wo ni nyina ye den aba be duru enkran. Everything we need to train our youth in trades are ready. Na yem pese niyama ni nyina bebu bosu bebre. Anuti na ne ya amfa nka ho. Nyame ema ye ho ahoden a ye be peda foforo na no so ya pa ho entoma. Na anigi asem wo mu ni se YEA esai ewo ade bi a ye fra no artisan directory. Na sa artisan directories no yemma wontete ewo ebia carpentry mu masonry mu na wonko na emom ye mount tie ni wi a ne ye de wudini akọ sa artisan directory no mu enti se me na mete abesim na me pe carpenter ni ama na be ye madwuma enya afa na me china kobusa se why na ye carpenter eno ane se me kọ artisan directory no mu a na mabọ me bọ pe carpenter ni a YEA training no a CT34 as certified no nidini the obey no nidini be pop up and one is a be friend no ababe ye madwuma ma me na maye den matua nika etine Dr. Baumia Juma oya ama ye friend no the man of innovation no ebi adru YEA na won so no matter the trade that you practice in ebi so den e ba wo ho eti abusuafo. And that the idea behind the Business Employment Assistance Program. Na akasafwa edikan omukasa ye nyina akyerɛkyerɛ mu sɛnea ɛteɛ. Ɛyɛ akwanya yɛnya. Masoya ye tama COVID baye no ye hwehwɛmu ehu impacta COVID enya ɛwɔ businesses so. Many of them omo adwumayɛfoɔ bebre omo ma omo kɔtena afie. Ebinum so wɔ hɔ ase nipa no sɛ bio sɛ 100 cedis no ɔgye a ɔsɛ mintimi tua wo 100 cedis bio metua wo 50 cedis ɛno ɛna Omampanyini ɛhyɛ say yenwenwene ho ne ehu kwan a yɛde saa businesses no ɛbɛfa so a enipa a ɛyɛ adwuma wɔ mu so ɛbɛnya adwuma ayɛ a nyame ɛnkyade YEA accept the responsibility to carry out this program. Said Kofi ɛkaeɛ no, this project alone ɛkɔ engage 20,000 people, 20,000 young men and women of Ghana. And this one is aiming at school leavers and tertiary level and we aim at obi babisa na tertiary for those who na budget statement of finance minister ready recently no omano at the say YEA and an international company are also partnering doing a partnership and no IT based enipa yebe employ first year no kwano we are going to employ 10,000 people graduates and also will be scattered throughout the country, so most of our graduates will now find work to do. And the interesting aspect of it is that it will not only be a local based work, you'll be sitting in Ghana and will be working for a company that has links in all parts of the world. And also so avenue aba nyame echade a enchekura no so yebepa ho entuma ti abusuafo yedamase ene maniaje. The reason why I'm maniaje is I told my chief executive, say Kofi, Ghana is not only Accra. Ghana extends beyond Accra. Eti ye program sir, I am on my countryside. Na ye move out. So the last time he agreed, we came to Kumasi. Now we are in Sunyani. Kofi, Sunyani ni Kumasi, diya hinabiti ni yoko. Well, I want to believe that the next time we go to Tamale, the next time we go to Bolga, the next time we go to Takrade, it will even be better than what we are seeing today. So the people of Sunyani, the people of Bno, let's take advantage of what YEA is offering us and make sure that our people get an opportunity to work for themselves. Abusuafo medinyame dabu nyina ase. Nyame Israel nyina. Medamase.
Nyame Israel nyina unsambo no so. The employment minister say a Ghanaian graduate ebetena Ghana na wa ye adwuma e wo company or what things outside the shores of the jurisdiction of this country. Nsembo a etimi boy nyina ni. Oba no ne tifie na oye adwuma wa brochire na hard currencies na odie. E pacho ba bia ye duru no. This is the moment. The brass was said, the India, the next president of the republic, the current vice president of the republic, Owe Muno, a brass society, no. Yamfa Dedeye, any Amamrasa, any Ahobrasium, Emma, the vice president of the republic, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia Kwawa. Na Sani Amidi Kaka, no. Opo bi owa Ahobrasie pa. Na onimde. Untimi nka na onyi vice president emfiri.
Thank you very much, Medase. The regional minister, Juliana Owusu Banahene, the minister for employment, labor relations and pensions, Ignatius Mafoibia, the board chair of the Youth Employment Agency, Mrs. Anita Kusi-Boateng, Reverend. The CEO of the Youth Employment Agency, Kofi Japan, other CEOs here present, the national chairman of the MPP, Stephen Ayesu team, former General Secretary, Kobnaji Ejapong, our Deputy CEO, Alhaji Ibrahim Bashir, the Vice Chancellors, clergy, distinguished Nananum, MMDCs, our members of parliament here present, members of the business community, distinguished invited guests, friends from the lead media, ladies and gentlemen. I am most privileged and most honored to be part of this major launch this morning of the YEA's Business and Employment Assistance Program. This program is a testament to our government's focus on job creation since we came into office. You will all remember that at the time we came into office, unemployment was a real major problem. We even had the Graduate Unemployment Association at that time. So our focus over these last 7 years has been to look at different ways to recruit more people, both by the private sector and the public sector. What I can say in all humility and with all the hard data is that what the government of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has been able to do in terms of recruiting people in this economy, both by the public sector and the private sector, has not been done by any other government since the independence of this country. We have recruited in the public sector and the private sector a total of 2.1 million people in the last 7 years. This is hard data. 2.1 million people, 975,000 by the private sector, and 1.2 million by the public sector. No government in the Fourth Republic or in the history of this country has been able to recruit that number of people. This cannot be challenged. So our focus on employment is very, very much on course, and we are making progress. However, we still have a large amount of youth unemployment. That is the reality we face, because in Ghana, our population is about 31 million. And if you look at the demographics of this population, you will see that 73% of the population is below 35 years old. That is close to 23 million people out of the 31 million are youth. So when we are talking about 73% below 35 years old, you know that we have a big job to create more and more opportunities for the youth. So even though we have created 2.1 million, or we have recruited 2.1 million people into jobs, both by the public and the private sector, the work is not yet done. We have to do more, because there is still a large amount of people in need of employment. But at least we can tell you that since we came into office, we have done more than any other government in the history of this country as far as the recruitment of people into jobs. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Asema Makai Sisi Anen saying, say, you hear say, Ghana, 31 million, 70%. So, mamuno. Here say, be create jobs. But Nana Akufo-Addo aban yabaye 7 years ni yafani page mamu both private and public sector 2.1 million. Aban biya ntimi yes sadi ida. But memuno still yedoso. Still ye here say yebenya ejuma aye. And that is why the Youth Employment Agency is very important in coming up with different modules so that we can get more opportunities for employment. 4 years ago, I was honored to be the guest of honor for the launch of the Youth Employment Agency's Job Center, which is an initiative that sought to connect job seekers and employment through an online platform. 4 years down the line, I have a singular honor of playing a part in the launch of the YEA's Business and Employment Assistance Program. This is a testament to the YEA's commitment to the cause of providing sustainable employment for the Ghanaian youth. At this stage, I would like to thank the board chair and the board members and the CEO and deputy CEO for the excellent job that you have done. I think Kofi Ajapong deserves a huge round of applause. He and his team have really come up with this very innovative model that we are launching today. Mesi Kofi Ajapong ne nipa omoye juma board chairman ne members omoye juma YEA no sa nhihye omodiwe tudwa no business and employment assistance program omobeboa businesses na omofa nipa na omotuaka ama businesses no sa nhihye no sonko pa waya de mombo nsamba no. The YEA has over the years implemented several initiatives as part of efforts to mitigate the youth employment menace. So far, 21,000 youth have collectively been engaged under the Community Police Assistance and Community Health Workers module. Another 2,000 youth have been engaged under the Youth in ICT module in collaboration with the Ghana Digital Centers. A partnership with the National Entrepreneurship and Innovation Program has resulted in the training of 15,000 Ghanaian youth in business skills, corporate compliances, and financial sustainability practices. Another partnership with the Ministry of Food and Agriculture will engage 20,000 youth under phase 2 of the Planting for Food and Jobs program. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, additionally, the agency has collaborated with the TVET service and the Ghana Energy Commission to train 20,000 artisans as plumbers, tilers, masons, beauticians, fabricators, glazing workers, carpenters, and electricians. 20,000 artisans will be trained, and the beneficiaries under this module will be duly certified after the training and provided with the requisite tools and equipment to set up enterprises of their own. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, in 2019, the World Bank identified Ghana as one of the fastest growing economies of the world. However, we entered in 2020 with high hopes and a committed effort to build on the successes of 2019. we were, however, unfortunately hit by the COVID-19 pandemic. And the business sector was particularly affected by the pandemic. Closure of businesses during the partial and total lockdown posed liquidity challenges for some businesses and subsequently led to employers laying off staff or having to reduce staff salaries in a bid to keep businesses afloat. Government initiatives such as the Coronavirus Alleviation Program Business Support Scheme, the CAP BUS, and the COVID-19 Alleviation and Revitalization of Enterprises Support, the Ghana Cares Program, have provided financial support in the form of grants and soft loans to Ghanaian businesses to help them mitigate the challenges of COVID-19. Despite these initiatives, some businesses have still not recovered and therefore will need available assistance to help them back on their feet. Really, the demographic that is mostly affected by this phenomenon are the youth, especially new entrants onto the job market, who have to contend with rising costs of living and wages, which do not correspond to the cost of living. A shared desire to assist both businesses and employees birthed the Youth Employment Agency's Business Employment Assistance Program. This initiative seeks to assist employers re-employ laid-off workers and retain existing employees by providing a maximum of 500 Ghana cedis per employee as salary support. This is really an innovative program. Thank you very, very much. We are helping the employees who are looking for the jobs and the employers who need people to work but are facing higher costs. So you help them with their salaries, you lower their costs, they hire the people, people get work, and we reduce unemployment. Ladies and gentlemen, over the next year, an estimated 10,000 medium and small-scale enterprises across various sectors are set to benefit from this program. Additionally, 20,000 Ghanaian youth will benefit from the implementation of this initiative. This is really big. 20,000 people will get employment from this initiative. I'm particularly excited about the relief this initiative will provide to the Ghanaian youth. The youth of this country are our greatest resource, and it is our collective duty to ensure that they are well positioned to make significant contributions to the economic development of our dear nation. Ladies and gentlemen, the President, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo's government has implemented several youth-focused initiatives, specifically seeking to address the challenges faced by the Ghanaian youth. The Youth Start program, one of such government initiatives, was successfully piloted, and I launched it just a couple of weeks ago. And this initiative will help, entrepreneurs with grants as well as skills training. And we provided 2023, this year, government has provided 100 million Ghana cedis in grants for the Youth Start entrepreneurs. And many beneficiaries, including from the Bono region, will take part in this. So government is looking at more and more ways to support businesses and to create jobs. So my brothers and sisters in the business community, this government is very much aware of your complaints and concerns. We have heard your complaints about the hurdles you face, and you can rest assured that our government is committed to creating a favorable business environment for existing and emerging businesses. I commend once again the board and management of the Youth Employment Agency for their unwavering commitment and dedication to fulfilling their mandate towards the Ghanaian youth. I urge businesses to take advantage of this initiative and all government initiatives as we collectively strive to create favorable business environment so greatly. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, you will agree with me that having heard the initiative of the Business Employment Assistance Program, along with all the other initiatives and the jobs trying to help 10,000 small and medium-scale enterprises, 20,000 beneficiaries. This is massive. You will agree with me, you take this, you take the You Start program, you take the 2.1 million jobs we've already created in the last 7 years. All of you will agree with me that no government in recent history or even since independence has done more in job creation than the government of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. No government. So if somebody wants to tell you that they can do better, ask them what did they do when they were in office. Thank you very much. God bless you and God bless our homeland, Ghana. So, I want to officially declare the Business Employment Assistance Program of the YEA formally launched. God bless us all.
Hello. Hello. Yes. Okay, that is the Vice President of the Republic. And yetie no no. Na onim sa okay, agufo ma yadamase. Yadamase na motnase ade ama yadamase pa. That is the Vice President of the Republic. Mama Moresum Fise ono na sesei. Oye the leader of the New Patriotic Party. Ono ena oye the flag bearer. But the name Yameya Manyosem Ewaha, Ntina Yanka Manyosem no, Mabunua, Ghana Mabunua, ye per Jumama on Huasem and Yeka. Vice President say, Miminia, me wafasye, woba, a mumako, 2.1 million. And I de or my ibu a share one sano, Wamon Wajuma. No, Jitum say, Ghana, your population no, a ye 30+ million no. Or how much chichemu adu son baako eye mabunu to afa ato ne ho so one ba afo wuanom ene kofie Japan nom se nkwada ne nyina no ombe yire omo ho so mbenya adwuma ye ne kasa ne nyina no etofa boro no menim se esefata se sign din sembo bio ema the Vice President of the Republic se wagye atum se even though so omo adwuma no adwuma ne bi wo ho aka ye be sign so aye empanyimfo pii ne wo ha mi wodin bebre wo ha o se nkamebo ebre eye tiame
sɛ memmɔ wo din a mesrɛ wo ada ɛnyɛ nimtiabuo na baafo awua ne Kofi Japan sɛ ɔmo wɔ video bi wɔ ha ɛwɔ se yɛhwɛ sɛsi a vice president abie kwan ne deɛ yɛtumi hwɛ video no ma ne yɛyie media wayɛ krado a ɛdeɛn ɛna awɔde ma yɛn sound please. Sound, please. Okay.
Into the transformative impact of this groundbreaking initiative.
$500 Ghana cedis salary support per one employee.